Hey guys, I'm just getting started here. Oh, this dropped a little. Okay. Energy of this reading. Divine Masculine finding out how to love himself. I don't know about you guys, but I've been getting I've been feeling very positive about this energy, very positive about what's going down on the planet right now. I'm looking forward to it. Like, I feel like union's close. Alright. So let's find out what's going on in Divine Masculine's headspace. He's learning how to not leave the two behind. He's learning how to let go of conflict. He's learning how to be honest and true to himself. He's thinking of how he can give himself that offer of honesty, truthfulness, and living like that, whatever that may mean for him. He's resting on it. There's a deep vibe that he's in hermit mode right now. And he's thinking very deeply about what's going on. He's not yet creating, he's not yet aligning to where the Divine Feminine is generally working. The Divine Feminine's working on her craft, expressing herself, and he's more thinking about how to implement it, how to be honest in his life, in the way of living. He's not building his own empire necessarily, but he's weeding out things that don't belong, and he's thinking about what should be there and what shouldn't be there. Divine Masculine. Ooh. Spirit. What is going on in Divine Masculine's heart space? There's too many cards. Divine Masculine's heart space. Divine Masculine. Oh, did you guys see that spin? Okay, I don't know which way this goes. You know what? I'll shuffle again. I'm not taking any risks with giving the wrong message. Divine Masculine's heart space. Finding truth to himself. In his heart, he's not very happy living the life he's been living if it's not been in his true integrity. The little things aren't making him happy anymore. He wants the big page. He wants the journey. But I'm also getting the feeling that he might not necessarily know what the big picture means to him right now. Judgment. Judgment's in his heart. So like I said, he's going back, weeding out things, bringing forth judgment, being decisive. As the feminine looks into herself and walks towards herself, this is what the masculine does as well. He's being very honest in who he is, his energy. Alright, Spirit, is there anything else you want the Divine Feminine to know about the Divine Masculine? Oh, these two cards fell. Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, for some of you, this may mean that the Divine Masculine is getting rid of karmic situations, karmic people, karmic jobs. And he's doing this as he gets deeper into his hermit mode and his masculine priest. So not the high priestess, but like the masculine priest version of himself. Yeah, he's cleaning up stuff. I don't know if he knows who his queen is because, you know, there's this theme that's coming up like get rid of things from the past. Things are looking forward as you move forward, and he might see you as a thing of the past right now. So we're gonna have to read up on that a little bit. You know, let's ask about that right now. So, Spirit. That's funny. Let me just pull that out. How does the masculine see his feminine right now? Does he recognize her? How does he see her? He sees her as justice. She's the one that pushes him forward, makes him want to get things done, makes him want to be balanced, makes him want to be a man. What else does she see? He sees someone that loves him so much, loves him unconditionally, and doesn't put a label on that love. But when it comes to loving herself, if it's going to hurt her, she will be just in that sense. He sees a way of life in her that he doesn't necessarily see with other people. So feminines, you're doing great. Stick to what you're doing. This came out, but I wanted to take that back. What does the masculine feel when he sees his feminine? Oh, I don't know which way that goes. Okay, so what I'm getting from here is he sees a chance with her. He wants to go forward in that, but he doesn't see her as ready either. He sees her as a changed person, a person who's loving herself more, who's doing things that align to the person she is, but he isn't seeing her as 100% of who she could be, which kind of makes him doubtful about who she is. So as he goes deeper into the hermit mode, he's kind of hoping that she kind of pops out of her cocoon, works towards who she really is, or kind of there's something the feminine needs to do for herself, is what this energy shows, to be more balanced, to more truly embody justice, to move from, to more truly embody this justice. To me, I see the Justice card as, it's when the feminine is figuring out how to live her life, but it's not deeply rooted in her. It's not 100% of who she is yet. And maybe it shows in some ways, maybe it doesn't, but the feminine has some work to do while the masculine's working. Of course, there's mirroring, so what else does the masculine think about the feminine? This came out. He sees her worth. She really makes him think about all the good things in life, the quality things in life, and she makes him look at his karma and go, I'm not living life. I need to change things up. Anything else? Two more things. 10 of Cups and karma. Okay. So he's very confused about how he feels about the feminine. He sees her as somebody who can give him all he wants, but I think he's kind of stuck on the past, and I feel like you're stuck on the past too. There's some healing that needs to be done. Some balance. You need to become stronger in who you are. Regardless, if the masculine sees you as this and treats you like he sees you as this, and you are not actually, you don't have karmic to you, then you need to stand in your power. You need to be what the true divine feminine would be. You need to be the justice giver. You need to stand true to yourself in every moment of your living. Every moment. All right. All right, Spirit. What is the feminine working on? Hold on a second. Let me shuffle a little bit. Hey, Spirit, what's the feminine working working on. King of Pentacles in reverse. So what the feminine should be working on? Oh, feminines are going through a tower moment. It seems like there have been some masculines maybe coming in and out of their life. And this could have thrown them off their game. Maybe not even that. Maybe it's just the lack of contact and stuff like that. But they're not staying true to their mission and who they are. That's something they need to do. Regardless of outcome. You need to stay true to who you truly are. What else is going on with the feminines? You need to learn how to ride the wave instead of crash into the current of the wave. What else? Feminines are losing how to love themselves. Feminines are going through this major tower moment. They seem like they're being thrown around by current right now. It might be the eclipse energy, the full moon energy too. Interesting. Oh shit, I just hit that out. But they're learning how to get back up. They're learning how to get back up. They went through some heartbreak here, but they're learning how to not break their hearts again and return to the safe, stable place. Let's see. Okay, so this is a card. When I look at it, I think of victory, but dishonest victory. This reminds me of the Seven of Swords card, where he's holding two behind him, or he's leaving two behind, and their sneaky behavior. Here, this is victory, as in, like, ego winning. This is ego winning. This is victory, but false victory. So there's something that I feel like has happened that's thrown the feminine off. But the feminine, she needs to know her value, and she needs to love herself. She needs to love herself even when the masculine comes in, even when he tempts her with something. But when he's not acting like the 5D self he's supposed to be, she needs to let him go. She needs to send him back to the ground, into hermit mode, so he can work on himself. And she needs to learn how to love herself again. She can't lose this love for a man, no matter how amazing he seems or beautiful he seems. She can't forget who she is. She has to send him back to work and fix this. She has to make him like this. She has to make him turn into the Emperor. Okay. Let's see. Advice for the feminine. Is there any advice you have for the feminine spirit? Find your balance. Start working. I don't know which way to move that. The way I see this is stop. Have your ego death, yes. But what I get from this is not just ego death, but stop feeling the pain. Stop feeling so much pain. Have some pride in the person you are based off true love for yourself. Have some pride for yourself. Have some love for yourself is a better word. Okay. Think of ways you can love yourself. Think of ways you can integrate good things in your life that show that you love yourself. And don't be thinking about the masculine and when he's coming in. Pass on the torch, as in know that he will come in when it's time. Know that you still have healing to do. And just the fact that you have healing to do, don't hold it against yourself. Don't be of like a controlling nature. that the masculine, anything that the masculine wants to tell the feminine, he's getting rid of his karma. It's too much information. Masculine, is there anything you want to tell your feminine? 5D masculine, sorry, not 3D masculines. Work to your mission. Love yourself. Masculines, is there anything else your feminine should know? Anything you want to tell her? He doesn't see these other women in you. He's getting impatient. The end of a cycle is drawing close. He's tired of this 3D life, but for this circle to come full close, he needs you to step back into your power, be balanced, and stop waiting for him. Start living your life. That's what loving yourself means. No matter if he's there or not, you need to live your life. Anything else? Maybe with the healing, think of the best way to think of healing is to think of your inner child, because your inner child is what you bring into relationships. Ways you were neglected will be patterns you see in this relationship, and it may make you act in a different way, whereas a normal healthy person wouldn't act in that way. So to heal your inner child, think of how you should be acting. Know that although this masculine may have not been the divine masculine, you were not the divine feminine at the time. And it takes two. And although he needed healing to do, so did you. So look at things and how you can fix them. March forward towards yourself. Things are happening. It's about to go down. We're getting so close. Stand in your power, feminine.